Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, people, guys? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another edition of our Watchalong video. This time around, we are back in the Premier League, covering the game between title chasing Arsenal versus Fulham. Did I just say Arsenal? No, it's Arsenal, man. Arsenal versus Fulham in the Premier League. Arsenal, like I said, chasing the title, fighting it out with Manchester City, having the chance to go 6 points clear at the top because Man City do play on Monday. And of course, City also still have a game in hand. As for Fulham are chasing a European position. They currently sit in ninth position because actually results today have actually gone away. Actually, they sit in 10th because results have not gone their way because Brentford won their game, but at least Brighton lost. So Fulham, if they are to win this game, they at least were to jump into sixth position, actually seventh position, just ahead of Brighton, of course, in the final Europa League spot. Because based on this season's performance of English teams, it seems like there's gonna be five teams that play in the Champions League, of course, by virtue of finishing league position. And then, of course, um, if an English team was to win the Europa League, in this case, either Aston Villa or Nottingham Forest, actually, we're gonna have another sixth English team joining them in the Champions League. And of course, actually, if Aston Villa do qualify for the Champions League, actually, and also win the Europa League, then that means that the sixth position, of course, this season is gonna guarantee you Champions League football. So, of course, Chelsea fans, yeah, because they know that. So actually, the team sitting in sixth is actually Brentford. Of course, that was the hope that Chelsea had. So the teams in sixth, Brentford actually at sixth all the way to ninth, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth, Chelsea, and Fulham, all hoping that Aston Villa can win the Europa League and of course secure Champions League football. And of course, because whenever a team that already qualified for the Champions League was to win. A tournament that guarantees them Champions League football the next following season, automatically they are going to allow the team that finished a position lower than them to actually qualify. So in this case, if there are five teams qualifying for the Champions League, then it means that the teams finishing in sixth position will also qualify for the Champions League. So that's why this game is not as straightforward as people might want to think. Maybe many Arsenal fans think that this might be a straightforward game. It's not a straightforward game because Fulham are also usually a very tough nut to crack for Arsenal. Remember, a couple of seasons ago, they actually denied Arsenal the title. We're one of the very, very few teams to beat Arsenal in the 2023-2024 season, where Arsenal are clearly on fire. But unfortunately, Arsenal did not make it all the way to winning the title. So, basically, this is actually been a very, very, I don't say difficult, but of course, whenever Arsenal have won this game in the past, it's been quite hard fought. So let's see what they're gonna conjure up. And of course, the team that Arteta has picked out today, yeah, pretty much the same as the one that was playing Atletico Madrid on Wednesday. Raya in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori. So in Capie adapts to the bench, and of course Rice and Luis Kelly in midfield. Of course, no Zubamendi, which I honestly think maybe Zubamendi should have been dropped, should have actually played, or maybe even Nogard, and maybe somebody like Rice should have been put on the bench because Rice is a guy who has played many, many games this season. In fact, is there a game that Rice has not played this season? Maybe the ones in the League Cup. Then, of course, Skelly. Then, of course, Eze ahead of them. Saka on the right, back from injury. Trossard on the left, also back from injury. And, of course, Gyökeres up front. For Fulham, the team that I've also picked out, playing in a I think this is a 4-2-3 system. Leno in goal, Castagna, Anderson, Bassi, and Captain Robinson, and of course Lukic and Reed. So there's no Iwobi. Iwobi is unavailable due to injury. Then of course Smithrow, the former Arsenal player, is also there. Gonna play in the 10 position. Chukwueze on the left, Harry Wilson on the right, and of course a man like Raul Jimenez as the center forward. So that's the team that has been picked by both managers, and of course we'll be here to see what Arsenal can conjure up. Of course, Arsenal will have one eye on the game against Atletico Madrid on Tuesday, because Arsenal did play on Wednesday. So that means their next return leg is going to be on Tuesday against Atletico Madrid. So that's why maybe people like Lewis Kelly have been given a chance, but I don't know, maybe they should have started, like I said, either maybe a Nogard or a, or a Zubamendi. Maybe play Jesus, but not only maybe because Arsenal are still fighting it out for the title, so they need the players out there. Clearly need to take this game seriously. It's clearly not a game that you can just ignore and allow it just to pass you by. Because if I'm to look at their opponents on Wednesday, yeah, Atletico Madrid won their game against Valencia. And if I'm to look at their lineups, Atletico Madrid basically rested almost all their players. Only Lenormand, Molina are the only guys that were playing. So that clearly shows you that they're taking that Champions League run very, very seriously. So yeah, I don't know whether this may actually come back to hurt Arsenal, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, but maybe one of our guys were also injured. Maybe they're also doubtful. So anyway, game is just about ready to start, and we are off. We are off. Game is underway, guys. It's now with Gabriel. Yep. So Arsenal will be hoping at least this game is gonna boost them up the not really up the table, but at least boost them in terms of goal difference, because Man City are still breathing down their necks, guys. Man City are still breathing down their necks. So Arsenal will be hoping that at least they can boost the goal difference today. They'll be hoping at least they can boost the goal difference. Foul on Skelly is gonna be a free kick to Arsenal. Picked up by Skelly. They get it from Reed. Playing Califiori. Califiori. Trossard. Trossard shot. Just dragged wide. Yeah. Arsenal seem to have started like a house on fire. But anyway, maybe doing a good job to calm the nerves. They want to calm the nerves of their fans, man. Because their last game against Newcastle, the fans were clearly getting on their backs, man. Like, you guys, play, bro, play. Because, of course, right now, they are targeting Champions League, not Champions League, but of course hoping to. Okay, no, you can't really. Okay, you can't win the league on goal difference, but of course maybe hoping that at least goal difference does come into play, at least they are gonna be safe. Because as always, if two teams are level on points, goal difference is the one that's able to separate them, and if yeah, actually, the goal difference is level. Then the second metric that they use is goal scored. And of course, if they also same on goal scored, then of course the last head-to-head is the head-to-head record. Tiebreaker rather. Chukwueze into the box, cleared by Rice. Anyway, let's see what Arsenal can do. Let us see what can. Oh yeah, I don't even give him my prediction. Smith Rowe to the box, cleared by Saliba, picked up by Anthony Robinson. Back to Basi. And if only for me, I'd say Arsenal maybe to win it because I think it's gonna be a close game. Eze, come on, concentrate. Think Arsenal maybe win it, maybe very close, maybe a 1-0 just like last week against Newcastle. I think Arsenal just grind it out now because right now you don't need to play remarkably. You just maybe need to get the results now. Right now, what matters is the results. But of course, you try and win the game, eh? You don't just sit back and hope that the game is just gonna fall onto your laps and have an easy victory. No, of course, you are gonna go out there and win the game. Leno chooses to go long looking for Raul Jimenez. Wonderful takedown by Jimenez. Ball's unable to get to Reed. Picked up by Skelly. Skelly into Saka on the left. Sorry, on the right. Saka. It's picked up by Saliba. This is Gabriel. And guys, make sure you are liking the video and of course subscribing to that channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're here on this stream and if it's your first time, please make sure you do the awesome thing of liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yes, make sure you support the channel. Yes, help us get all the way to 1,000 subs so that we can unlock membership on the channel. And of course, be part of the Vinskey Valor YouTube community as well, where we dissect games in real time. Yes, it's gonna be a very, very busy June through to July, even end of the season because we got so many games to cover. Got Premier League games, Champions League, so gonna maybe cover the Europa League games as well. Also, World Cup games that are going to come up later, La Liga games. So, a lot to cover, guys. A lot to cover. So, make sure you guys are liking the video and subscribing. Yeah, of course. And if it's your first time, make sure you also do let us know where is you're enjoying the game from. Califiori, Eze, Camonese, Rice. Offside, man. Who was that who was scored offside? Was that Calafiori? Come on, bro. Concentrate. You're clearly looking across the line, man. Watch the line, man. Watch the line. Don't just be rushing forward and you're not watching your mirrors, man. Anyway, still no, actually, still no saves for either goalkeeper. Still early days, eh? Still early days. Actually, in the reverse fixture, Arsenal didn't manage to win it 1-0. Courtesy of, was it Leandro Trossard goal that they got on that particular day? Yes, it was Leandro Trossard that got a goal on that particular day. So, that's why he gets the nods. Because, of course, I've always said, if our players actually manage to score a few goals against an opponent, then make sure you start him in the games, man. Because it seems like he's in good form against that particular opponent. Chukwueze, tackled by Rice, picked up by Gyökeres, into Trossard. Smith Rowe is just walking on the pitch, man, as if his team is winning 8-0. I don't know why they didn't start Andy King, Andy King, Actually, this Andy King fella is a good player. I don't know why they never started him. In fact, he's the one who's been starting most of the games this season. I don't know why Smith Rowe started this game today. Honestly, I do not know why Smith Rowe has started this game. So a free kick to Arsenal to be taken by Rice. Picked up by Skelly. Skelly into Saka. Saka. Saka away from Jimenez. Gyökeres. Goal! Nice move from Saka, man. 1-0 to the Arsenal. One of the easiest goals that Gyökeres will ever score, man. Nice play from Saka, man. Nice play from Saka. Was able to get away easily from Jimenez. He sat him down. That's clearly a mismatch, man. I don't know why it wasn't Anthony Robinson who was marking Saka, because Jimenez was turned inside out, just slipped. Then Saka managed to deliver a very wonderful cross into the box. Yeah, Gyökeres a very wonderful run. Clearly on sides. Able just to pass that ball into the back of the net. So 1-0 to the Arsenal, guys. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Clearly, this is the start that they wanted. They clearly wanted this kind of start. Because at least it calms their nerves. It ensures that at least, even if maybe they had to sit back and just allow Fulham to come at them, then it's safe. Because at least they have got the goal. Huh? But let's see whether Fulham are going to respond. Let us see whether Fulham are going to respond. Picked up by Calafiori. Calafiori back to Saliba. This is Kelly. It's back with Saliba. Yeah, I think it was a big mistake from Marco Silva starting Smith Rowe. I don't know why he didn't start his favorite kid, King. Because clearly this Andy King fella was the one who was starting most of the games up until this point. I don't know why he benched him. It's picked up by Eze. Eze, man. Eze today, man. It's like his concentration levels are quite low. Nice tackle by Skelly. It's now picked up by Anderson. Back to Leno, goalkeeper. Goes long. Looking for Harry Wilson. Yeah, like I said, I think it was a mistake to start Smith Rowe. Clearly, see, it's like he's just out there to make up the numbers, man. It's picked up by Saka, Ben White. Yeah, also, Ezra's not at the best of stats, but I'm sure he's going to pick himself up, man. He's going to eventually pick himself up. Skelly, this is Gabriel. Yes, clearly Skelly is the one doing the Zubamendi role, where he's actually just dictating from deep. Yeah, actually that's his position, huh? Because Kelly is not a left back. He's actually a central midfielder. Poor pass from Ben White. Smith Rowe, was he fouled? He wasn't. Looked like a dubious decision, but and it's already been given. It's a free kick to Fulham. It's picked up by Basi. Basi goes long. Looking for Jimenez. Balls all the way back to Raya. So now with Rice. Yeah, Fulham looks so open in midfield, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's back with Saka. Oh, man, these guys, man, actually. Yeah, they look so open in midfield, man. What's going on? I told you, it's a mistake to start Smith Rowe, because maybe they should have actually played with more central midfielders, because Smith Rowe is more of a 10, and he's not really an effective 10. Because Lukic and Reed, where is this other guy? Sunday Badge. Where is Sunday Badge? It's Sunday Badge. Leave Fulham or what? It's picked up by Trossard. Shoot! Trossard's wide. Sunday Badge, did he leave Fulham? What the heck, man? Did he leave? He's ruled out through injury. But how come I can't see him on the injury list? Anyway, it's fine. Because actually, he's the guy who normally partners Lukic in midfield. Jimenez unable to combine with Wilson. It's out for throw into Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal clearly making sure that they heap all kind of pressure on Man City, because Man City now will have to. Seems that they're now might be 6 points behind. They might have to win all their games, man. That's why this league race is still very much in the balance. I don't think it's over. I honestly do not think it's over. Because City have also got very, very hard games coming up. They play Everton away on Monday. And they play Crystal Palace, then Brentford, and then Bournemouth away. Then they finish against Aston Villa. So you could not have wished for a worse run, man. You could not have wished for a worse run. Calafiori unable to control that ball, well marshaled by Harry Wilson. It's out for a goal kick to Fulham. A man like Thierry Henry is on the stands, man. Well, he's in the stands, sorry. He's in the stand. What the heck, referee? That looked like a foul, man. He's in the stands, man. He's coming to watch. Yeah. In fact, Henry was part of the team that went unbeaten in 2004. That was Arsenal's last title in the Premier League. Last league title, rather. I think this man, oh man, wonderful run from Gyökeres. It's clearly offside, man. Gyökeres. Time your runs, bro. Time your runs, bro. I don't know why Fulham are playing such a high line, eh? Gyökeres is just offside, man. And I don't know why this Arsenal, or not Arteta, or actually Arteta, doesn't really trust him, because I assure you, if Havertz was fit rather, he'd be the one starting, not Gyökeres. It's picked up by Jimenez. Jimenez takes out his own player, man. Wow. Hey, Fulham, man, a very chaotic team today. I don't know what's going on with them. They've got no cohesion. They are yet to settle down in this game. They're all over the place. Yeah, that's why Marco Silva is a bit angry. He's like, you guys, calm down, man. What the heck? Because he has his own players bumping into each other. Picked up by Barsi. Barsi chooses to go long, looking for Jimenez. But the ball actually drifted out of play. So it's gonna be a throw into Arsenal to be taken by Ben White. Hiya. Saka unable to control the ball. It's out of a throw in. Clearly Fulham are missing the creative spark of Alex Iwobi, another former Ghana. Because clearly he's a player who's been on form for them this season, out there in midfield. And he's actually been playing well. It's just that he picked up a hamstring injury. It's Gonna be back in mid-May. Oh, okay. Nice block from Saka. Yeah, Astro just doing their best to keep Fulham pegged back in their final third. It's actually a good thing, man. Keep them there. Keep them there. Don't allow them to venture forward. Yeah, Fulham, of course, here to master a single shot at goal. It's picked up by Skelly. Where's Rice? Is the back? Like, I don't know. Smithrow thinks he can man mark Skelly. I don't think so. Because Fulham are doing a very half-hearted press. They're like, okay, we'll just press for the sake of pressing, so that it looks as if we are doing something. Back with Raya. Raya chooses to go long, looking for your Gyökeres. Gyökeres hustling for the ball with Anderson. Fouls Anderson. Anderson fouls Gyökeres. It's a clear foul, bro. Don't know why he's appealing to the referee that he was treated unfairly. No, it's a foul, man. What are you doing? Look at what you're doing, man. You're holding on to his jersey. You actually pulled him back by the shoulder. What do you expect? Hey, this Fulham team, man. Maybe they should just get a walkover right now and just get off, man. Because they are playing today. I think I might even change my prediction. I don't think the game is going to be close. Maybe it might just be a case of maybe how many Arsenal I want to score today. Maybe 3 or 4. They might get all those goals, man, because if Fulham are playing today. Rice with a free kick. Punched away by Leno. Is the shot blocked by Raul Jimenez. Look at Raya, man. Coming all the way back, running all the way to the halfway line to clear that ball away from Jimenez. Hey. Can clearly see the desire is there. Declan Rice back with Trossard, Skelly. It seems Skelly. Yeah. It seems that if Skelly actually continues playing like this, he might actually make that position his. Because honestly, he looks to be doing a way better job today than what Zubamendi has done the entire season. Because at least he's going back to the defense and actually just picking up the balls right in front of them, which is actually a good thing. The heck is this Bassi doing? Yeah, Skelly has clearly started the game very well. Wonderful play from Skelly today, man. Wonderful start. He's Trossard. Skelly. It's picked up by Bassi, Smithrow. It's not going to do anything. Jimenez. Was he fouled? No, he wasn't, by Gabriel. Just a shoulder badge. Picked up by Eze. Eze is tipped by Lukic. Give him a yellow card, referee. Thank you. That is sheer petulance, man. Give him that yellow card, man. What the heck is he doing? Just kicked out at Eze like that, man. What the heck is that? The heck, man. Such a very, very needless, meaningless yellow card to pick up. Because you better be careful. That might come to bite him in the butt. As this game progresses, because I will not be surprised if he's to pick up a second yellow. I'll not be surprised, man. Because clearly that was a very, very poor attempt of trying to get the ball. Rice, where the heck is Rice? Where is Rice? Where is Rice? Oh, it's there. Okay. Eze being tracked by Lukic. Skelly is fouled by Jimenez, but that looked like a dubious decision. It's picked up by Ben White. Playing Saka. Actually, Gyökeres into Ben White. Ben White, this is Declan Rice. Okay. It's picked up by Skelly. Back with Saliba. Poor pass by Saliba. Advantage played by the referee. It's picked up by Rice. White. Rice. Cross it. Saka, you're going to cross it into Skelly. Back with Saliba. Declan Rice. Worked it well. Out for a corner. Yeah, Arsenal are playing well, huh? At least Arsenal are playing well today, huh? Something that you have clearly not said about them in recent weeks, but at least today it seems that they're up for it. They are up for it, which is a good thing. It's a corner to Arsenal. Of course, to be taken by Saka. Now that Saka is back, they're going to have a very, very in-singing cross into the box. Because Saka and Rice are their designated set-piece takers, especially from corners. So let's see what they can do. I will not be surprised if they were to produce a goal from either one of these chances. I will not be surprised. Yeah, because Saka has a wonderful delivery. Anyway, corner comes in to the box. Punched away. What's going on there? Yeah. What the heck was happening there, man? Look like a goal mouth scramble, man. Leno, what the heck are you doing back there? It happened, man. Oh, there's actually a save from Leno off Gabriel, man. Yeah, so many players in the box, man. For Fulham, huh? Just able to scramble it away. Yes, a long throw opportunity coming out for Arsenal to be taken by Calafiori. Gabriel clearly threat from these set pieces. Up and over from only it's with Skelly. It's now with Eze. Trossard into the box. Leno loses out. Leno! What a save from Leno! Hey, what a save from Leno, man. I think he's appealing to the for foul. Man, he think he was impeded by, was that Gyökeres? It's actually Gabriel. No, that was nothing wrong, man. I'm happy to see that nowadays, not even nowadays, but in that particular instant, the referee allowed the game to progress. Because clearly, yeah, there was no foul. There was no foul on Leno by Gabriel. Gyökeres with the shot kicked away by Leno. Wonderful save, man. Then Saka tries to find the far post, but unable, just drags it wide. It's been all Arsenal in this game, eh? It's been all Arsenal. Chukwueze back to Anthony Robinson. Poor pass. Pass was telegraphed, man. Nice. Eze. Gyökeres. Happy to concede the corner. Yeah, Fulham clearly, all the chances they're giving away are just simply of their own, from their own mistakes. Because right there, Tony Robinson gave away the ball to White, tries to play in Chukwueze, but it was well read by White. So it's another corner to Arsenal. Let's see what they can conjure up. Yeah, second goal is clearly on the cards for Arsenal now. They clearly have the momentum to score the second goal. It might be on the way. And a second goal, of course, game's over. Game is over. Saka, corner comes in, cleared by Luke Castagna, rather. It's back with Saka. Ben White plays in Saka. Eze blocked. It's picked up by Ben White again. Trossard in the back post. Gyökeres. Goal! Calafiori! 2-0. Just a minute ago, I said Arsenal would do a second goal. And there you go. It's 2-0 to the Arsenal. 2-0 to the Arsenal, man. Just like that, man. Game is out of sight now. Well played, but wonderful play rather by Arsenal. Either with a shot blocked by Barsi, ricochets to Ben White. Ben White into Trossard. Trossard checks back, crosses the ball. Yeah. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside, man. Calafiori is offside, man. He's offside. He's offside. I don't even need to look at the replay, man. He's offside, man. He's offside, man. Yep. Offside. Offside. Goal has been ruled out. Goal has been ruled out. Of course, I just rule it out, man, because it's clearly very straightforward call for the officials. Very straightforward call. Yeah, goal ruled out. Goal has been ruled out. Yeah, Arsenal clearly all over Fulham, man. All over Fulham, man. Yeah, this Fulham team, man. Haven't even laid even a single finger or even a poke on at Arsenal. It's picked up by Chukwueze. Chukwueze. The far side into Harry Wilson. This has to be their first attack of the game. This is Chukwueze. Chukwueze. I don't know why they never crossed it. Now they've been forced back. Barsi. Yeah, Fulham, man. Picked up by Barsi. Barsi, where's Chukwueze? Is Barsi. Barsi into Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe. Chukwueze. This is Lukic. Anderson. The best passage of play that Fulham have had in this game, after 30 minutes. Wow. Wow. This is Lukic. Let me not jinx it for them because they might just give the ball away again. Because it seems like they left their shooting boots at home. Harry Wilson has not even been in the game at all because Fulham have just been heavily reliant on this far side. It's picked up by Smith-Rowe. It's now with Castagna. Reed. Wilson. Reed. Wilson. This is Chukwueze. 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 Shot blocked by Rice. It's now with Harry Wilson. Chukwueze. Reed. Wilson. Chukwueze. Nice tackle by Skelly. Get up, Chukwueze. Get up. It's back with Anderson. Castagna. Oh, nice. Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson. Anthony Robinson shot. It's blocked by Ben White. Yep. Harry Wilson had a lot of space in that pocket. I don't know why he never turned and actually take the shot himself. Yeah, that was the best passage of play for Fulham in this game. It's the best moment of the game, man. Kept the ball well. And you clearly see actually, they did break down that Arsenal defensive line. It's just that Harry Wilson did not take the shot. Maybe they are beginning to get into this game, but we will see. I think a second goal for Arsenal, of course, kills it off. I don't think they're going to come back from that. It's picked up by Trossard. Trossard into Eze. Eze. Eze loses out. It's picked up by Smith-Rowe. Eze today seems to be all over the place. It's not started brightly. Because Skelly, Gyökeres, Saka, they've all started brightly. So has Rice, but it seems Eze today looks to be off it. But then you don't expect him to be on it for all the games, man. It's picked up by White. Saliba back to Skelly. Told you, playing Smith Rowe was a huge mistake for Arsenal. I don't know why I played this guy, man. I don't know why they played this guy. Because clearly, that Andy King fella has been doing the business for them this season. Given away by Arsenal into low cage. But there's nobody to go forward for Fulham. So it's Smith Rowe. It's now with Lukic, Anderson, Barsi. Yeah, Arsenal have kind of allowed Fulham to have the ball now. So they are dominated the first 30 minutes, but since 30th minute, it's been all Fulham. But anyway, of course, you're going to get moments like that in games. You're not going to dominate the game from start to finish. Anyway, this is Gabriel. Back with Saliba. This is Rice. Rice back with Saliba. Poor. What the heck are you doing, bro? Poor pass by Saliba. Picked up by Smith Rowe. Let's look at this Chukwueze fella, man. It's Chukwueze. Don't know why he was leaving the ball, man. He's Lukic. The heck, man. What are you doing? It's picked up by Califiori. It's back with Gabriel. Just go long. Thank you. Into Gyökeres. Of course, this Anderson is going to foul Gyökeres. Referee, are you serious? Yeah, it seems like Gyökeres and Anderson are going to have a huge battle out there. Is Barsi able to easily get away from Eze? This is Smith Rowe. This is Wilson into the box, picked up by Califiori. What the heck? Hey, man. Arsenal better be careful at the back, man. Smith Rowe, man. I told you, see Smith Rowe, man. He had a wonderful opportunity just to run at that Arsenal defense and just give the ball, pass the other sideways to Wilson, and Wilson was clearly not the best position to receive that ball. Ah, man. Smith Rowe, man. Anyway, it's a corner to Fulham. Wilson to the box. Picked up by Saka. Saliba against Barsi. Saliba. Nice play by Saliba. It's now Ben White. Ben White loses out. Picked up by Lukic. Nice play by Smith Rowe. Nice covering from Smith Rowe, man. Nice cover. Not Smith Rowe, sorry. Skelly. How am I saying Smith Rowe? Nice covering, man. Because Ben White lost the ball in a very dangerous area on the out wide, while Raya had actually come out of this goal to assist him and offer a passing option. It's picked up by Chukwueze into Anthony Robinson. Given away to Rice, now picked up by Ben White. Hoofs it clear. Just down by Anderson. It's now with Anthony Robinson. The heck, man. What a poor pass, bro. Oh, my God. Hey, sometimes, not. The thing that I find puzzling about this football players is that even simple 3-4 meter passes they can't get right. And they do this on a daily basis. You do this from morning till evening. You're out there on the training pitch doing passing drills, doing whatever, combinations and all that. And you can't get a simple pass, simple 3-meter pass. You can't make it. My God. Yeah. Useless, man. Smith Rowe able to get to the ball. Picked up by Califiori, Trossard. This is Gabriel. Now with the Trossard. Trossard back to Gabriel, Saliba. This is now Eze. Eze on the half turn. This is Saka. Saka versus Robinson. Saka. This is Kelly. Skelly, poor pass. Intercepted by Lukic. Picked up by Trossard. Trossard shoot! Trossard shoot, man! Ah, okay. Team effort. Team effort, Trossard. Oh yeah, another Arsenal player is Leno. I don't know, I'd forgotten about Leno. This Fulham team actually has like 3 Arsenal players in their roster. Iwobi, Smith Rowe, and Leno. What the heck is Chukwueze doing, man? Is it away to White? Now with Gabriel, back to Califiori, back to Saliba, is Ben White, into Saka. Saka loses out. It's picked up by Eze. Nice pass by Eze. In behind for Gyökeres. Gyökeres into Saka. But goal. It's a goal. Goal! I called it. Hey, what a wonderful move from Arsenal, man. What a wonderful move from Arsenal, man. Eze in behind into Gyökeres. Gyökeres made the run, then laid the ball off to Saka. Saka running at the Fulham defense, able just to hit that ball into the near post. Past Leno into the back of the net. That's 2-0. 2-0 to the Arsenal. A wonderful goal, man. That's a wonderful finish from Saka. Wonderful finish from Saka, man. Think the game's over now. Game is over. Think now we can focus on other things. Nice pass by Eze. I told you, this Fulham team, man, nobody was tracking that Saka around. Anthony Robinson. Oh, my God. Lost his marker, man. Yeah, Leno left a lot of space at the near post. Just gave Saka all the... and they leave the opportunity to just hit that ball at the near post. Nice finish from Saka, man. Nice finish from Saka. So at least for the first goal, Saka was able to assist Gyökeres. And for the second goal, Gyökeres returns the favor and assists Saka. So there you go. Look at the way he's so happy, man, Arteta. Saka, yep. Game is over now. Game is over. It's now a case of how many Arsenal can score. Huh? Maybe this is a chance that they need to actually up their goal difference. Because their goal difference currently is now at plus 40, 3 ahead of Man City's. Yeah. Well, of course, Arsenal have actually played more games. Foul by Jimenez on Gabriel. I don't know why these Fulham players are getting angry. They have refused to play. Then now when stuff is going against them, now they want to appear as if they are so mad about the situation. Wow. Anyway, it's another free kick to Arsenal. Start with Skelly. Skelly. Declan Rice. Trossard, Rice switches the flanks to Saka. Saka, nice pass. Califiori. Saliba. Skelly. Ah. Oh, that Gabriel? It was actually Gabriel. Nice move for Arsenal, man. Nice move. Nice move, man. Yeah, Arsenal all over Fulham at the moment, man. Ah, Gabriel. Should be finishing such chances, man. Ah, he missed his kick. Honestly, he's missed his kick, man. Anyway, good play from Arsenal today, huh? At least they have clearly upped the tempo today, huh? It's not been that sluggish game that they had against Newcastle. Gyökeres tackle, Jimenez gives away the ball to Calafiori. Calafiori, Eze shoot! Eze! It's wide. Nice idea, man. Thinking maybe what Arsenal need to do is in the second half, because this game I think is already over. Maybe take off the likes of Gyökeres, maybe Eze, and maybe Rice. Just rest them for the Atletico Madrid game. Because they don't need to play them, huh? And this game is already won. Fulham are not going to get back into this game. They are not. They don't look like a team that is even going to get a goal today. It's picked up by Eze. The third goal is coming, man. So third goal is coming. Third goal. This is a third goal. Trossard. Come on, Trossard. Why are you wasting that opportunity, man? I was already predicting a third goal. Anyway, 3 minutes of added time. Gonna have 3 minutes of added time in a half that has been dominated by Arsenal from the start. Fulham have not even done a single thing, man. Arsenal's XG is 2.24 in the first half, while Fulham's is 0.04. There you go. Then you expect this Fulham team to do anything? How now? That is not how football works, man. But anyway, the high XG has actually been created from set pieces, eh? Actually, courtesy of set pieces, eh? But they all count. They all count. They all count. Look at this. They're just standing off Ryan, looking at him. Allowing just to pick out a pass. Fulham, man. Anderson still hustling Gyökeres. Come on, get a third goal. Put them out of their misery, man. It's a very, very poor Fulham side. It's now with Barsi. It's Leno. Anderson. Raising to Smith Rowe. There you go. That is the tail of their game, man. Smith Rowe just giving the ball away and kicking straight out of play. You see, guys, what I told you, starting this Smith Rowe in this game was just a huge mistake. It's picked up by Skelly. But today, actually, Skelly has played well, man. He's actually for playing out at the back, more of a, not at the back, actually. He's occupying that pocket as our central defensive midfielder, actually getting back, actually now going, actually, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Actually going to pick up the ball just in front of the defense. Sometimes even forms part of the defensive line when they are doing their build-up. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. It's picked up by Rice into Saka. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Almost given away by Saka. It's now Trossard. Counter for Arsenal. Come on, kill them off before half time. Trossard. Trossard. The box. Gyökeres. Goal! I called it. Kill them all before second half time, man. 3-0 to the Arsenal, man. Fulham. Pathetic. Told you, had a goal written all over it, man. Game's over, man. Game is clearly over now. Trossard, wonderful run, able to get away from Castagna, just dinks the ball into the box, 6-yard box. Gyökeres a very easy header, uncontested. Bas is just looking at him. It's like, oh bro, where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you. I'm supposed to be marking you. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, clearly. If this game is anything to go by, it's a huge wake-up call for Arteta as well to know that, you know what, my best striker is Gyökeres. Even if Havertz is okay and is fit, don't play Havertz. Play Gyökeres. Jimenez. Yep, halftime whistle. Halftime whistle. Halftime whistle, huh? So Arsenal fans are so happy, man. That's good, man. Wonderful play from Arsenal, man. Wonderful half from Arsenal. From start, man. From the start of that half, they have gone at Fulham. They have pegged them back. They have pushed them back. They have not even given them a sniff in this game. And of course, that scoreline, you cannot in any way say that that was not coming. It had been coming since minute one because Fulham, like I said, their team selection is all over the place. They got it all wrong. I don't know why they even started Smith Rowe. Because the biggest issue for Fulham today is Smith Rowe in the mid. They actually started this guy, Joshua King. Joshua King has been their go-to guy in the midfield. But unfortunately, I don't know why the manager chose to bench him and actually play Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, a guy who has been actually doing cameos off the bench for Fulham this entire season. But somehow he thought that he'd be fit for this guy to start this game. I don't know why it made him make that choice. Because if you look at Smith Rowe, actually, yes, he's a player who has been out of sorts. But anyway, of course, Arsenal, wonderful play, man. Wonderful play in the second half. That is amazing from Arsenal, man. At least they're beginning to show us that they want this league title, huh? They're beginning to show us that they want this league title because, of course, they have to rely on results going their way. They have to rely on Man City dropping points because if City were to win their remaining games and, of course, also boost their goal difference, then Arsenal, all this will be for nothing. All this will be for nothing. But anyway, we will see. We will see what happens, man. Because Fulham clearly been second best in this game, but very, very shambolic performance. They have not even had a single sniff. Arsenal have gone at them from the start, and Arsenal look like a team in form again. Remember, at the beginning of the season, their free-flowing football was this way as well. They were playing like this, but they had lost their way in late March, actually into April. But it seems like they are getting back to their usual best. Because if I'm to look at those first half goals, I can clearly see also selecting Anthony Robinson has been another mistake from Fulham coach Marco Silva. Because honestly, I'd blame him for the first goal, the Saka goal, because he was the one who was supposed to be marking Saka, but he left it to Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez, who's a striker, he's not supposed to be marking a winger of Saka's ability. Because Anthony Robinson, man, I don't know what's wrong with him to this season, but he seems to be all over the place, man. This guy was so good last season. He seems like he has had a serious drop-off in form. Serious drop-off, man. I don't know what happened to him. Honestly, I do not know what happened. Fact. And he's only 28 years of age. Because when Fulham are playing today, their performance, and in fact, Even that goal, man, he actually left Basti out there in the middle to actually try and pick the run of Gyökeres. But if he would have raced into the, if he had raced into the box, maybe that would never been a chance for Gyökeres. So you clearly see that, the selection, team selection for Marco Silva is one that has actually wasted him today. Because Anthony Robinson, man, this guy was so good, man. I remember last season, I was I had him in my fantasy, and he's actually picking up points for me, man. He was picking up points for my team, week in, week out. Even though they'd concede, he still pick up an assist here and there. But it seems like he has lost his mojo. But anyway, enough about Fulham. Of course, all the plaudits have to go to Arsenal. Wonderful performance here at halftime, because they have clearly kept the ball well. Skelly, wonderful performance, man. So far, Skelly, man of the match performance. Yes, Gyökeres has gotten the goals, but for me, I think I'd say Skelly. Very wonderful play from Skelly, man, because the way he's dropping into midfield, actually dropping in between the two defenders and just picking up the ball and dictating play, it's actually good. While he's giving Rice the license actually to play as the 8, while Eze has honestly had a poor game, has actually had a poor game, eh? But at least if maybe your 10 is not playing well, then you need the other players to perform. You need the like of Gyökeres, Trossard, and Saka to perform, which they have done. Clearly. So then it seems like the selection of Skelly was actually a good one by Arteta. That's why I said I think at halftime what he needs to do is take off Rice, take off Gyökeres, or maybe take them off around the 50th minute, so that you can bring others, actually just go and rest them, allow them to go and play when they are fully rested against Atletico Madrid on Tuesday, because I think that's the game that Arsenal are clearly hoping that, of course, they want to get over the line in that. And of course, I wouldn't say it's still advantage Arsenal. Yes, you may have drawn away from home, but you still have to do the business in the second leg. In fact, you have to beat Atletico Madrid in the second leg. You have to beat them, because they nowadays do not have any no away goal rule, which to me is very, very nice, because I remember some teams, man, they would play poorly. Maybe they sneak a 1-1 draw away from home, and then at home they just go and play out a dull 0-0 draw, and just like that they qualify courtesy of away goals. But nowadays you have to beat your opponent fair and square. You have to beat your opponent, which is actually a good thing. So both Champions League games are still in the balance. Arsenal game, Atletico Madrid still much in the balance, and so is the PSG Bayern game. It's also still in the balance, because still anybody's game. So anyway, Arteta, I hope you do the thing, man. Please. Yeah, you can rest Gyökeres. He's done his part. Maybe give him until maybe the 60th minute or 55th minute to see whether he can get a hat-trick. And if he does get a hat-trick, take him off immediately. Then, of course, maybe take off Saka as well, because you don't want Saka to play, and maybe start picking off Niggles and Knox. Because, of course, those are their star players. Should they need to take off Trossard as well? No need. Defenders can actually stay, because at least defenders don't really do a lot of work. But I think they need to take off maybe people. This is a game where actually somebody like Nogard should actually come on now, because the game at least is very comfortable for Arsenal. At least I honestly do expect them to go on and score more goals. I don't think Fulham are gonna keep them at bay. I think Fulham are not gonna get a single goal in this game, and it's gonna be a matter of how many goals Arsenal can score. And currently, their goal difference is at plus 41, while City is at plus 37. But of course, Arsenal have played 2 games more than City. So, of course, they say games in hand are not points in hand. So, Man City will still have to go out there and win their game. So, We will see what they're gonna do. We will see what City are gonna do on Monday against an Everton team that is also chasing European football. And we'll have a look. We will see how it goes. Give me a second. Yeah, so well, let me check. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the halftime stats. Let me show you guys the halftime stats. Yeah, I'm sure it's very, very straightforward from an Arsenal's perspective. And clearly see, yes, the facts of the game, and clearly see the match momentum very much in Arsenal's favor. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The higher the peak, the higher the intensity at that particular moment of the game. Then, of course, look at this. Let me show the full stats. Halftime. Can see 2.39 XG, man. To Fulham 0.04. Shots 14 to Arsenal, to Fulham's 2 rather. Shots on target 6 to Fulham's none. Big chances 5. Wow, 5 big chances. Yeah, I think there are big chances. Which other? The Gyökeres, the header was a big chance. The Gabriel is also another big chance. Was the Saka one a big chance? Nah. The other Nini was a big chance. Oh yeah, the Gyökeres. Both goals have actually been big chances. Yeah, so you can clearly see accurate passes rather, 279 to 144, fouls committed. This is a damning start right here. See, 2.39 off our set pieces, man. Well, 0.38 from open play. Anyway, still count, They still count. To look at the bench for both teams, for Arsenal, got Kepa, Mosquera, Hincapie, Nogard, Zubamendi, Dauman, Jesus, Martinelli, and also Madueke. You know what? I'd bring on Max Dauman. Take off Saka. Bring on Dauman. Then maybe take off Rice. Bring on Nogard. And then around the 68th minute, if the game is still 3-0, then maybe you can take off Trossard for Martinelli, then maybe a Gyökeres for Jesus if you not have gotten his hat trick. Honestly, I'd bring on Max Dauman. Bring on Max Dauman, man. Bring him on. This is the kind of game that you need to bring this kid on. Let's see what he can do, man. Whenever maybe now the pressure is off. Of course, we do know what he can do. For Fulham, what are they honestly going to do to get back into this game? I don't see any match winners or people who can actually help them get back into this game. Maybe an Oscar Bob or a Rodrigo Muniz. Yeah, this guy right here. Take off Smith Rowe. Honestly, I'd take off these two. Take off Jimenez and Smith Rowe. Bring on Joshua King and, of course, Rodrigo Muniz. Then Winston Reed. This guy, man. Sorry, it's Harrison Reed, rather. And clearly see the fives player ratings for Fulham players, man. Harry reduced on 6.7. Based on what? What has he done for him to merit a 6.7 player rating? Honestly, has he created any chances? I don't think so. Has he? Has he created any goals, assists, expected goals 0, accurate passes 8 out of 8? Okay, those are backward passes. Touches in the position box 0, passes in the final third 2, corners, descending. Okay. Why are they giving him a rating of 6.7? What has he done that game? Nothing. Anyway, maybe they are looking at other metrics. So anyway, can clearly see that Odegaard, Timber, Merino, and Kai Havertz are out for Arsenal. So these three are not going to play against Atletico Madrid. And for Fulham, Ryan Sessegnon and Alex Iwobi going to be back in around 2 weeks' time, maybe around game week 37. While for this Kevin guy, season is done. He had actually started he started his career very well at Fulham, but he got an injury. It actually sidelined him for the past few weeks. So anyway, second half is about to start, guys. Second half is about to start. Second half is about to start. Yes, players are just outside their dressing rooms, about to make their way onto the pitch to start the second half. Madueke. Okay, why? Why bring on Madueke while you can just bring on Max Dauman? Why now? Why, bro? Why you bring on Madueke? To do what? To give Max Dauman a chance, man. Give him a chance. What is Madueke gonna come and do, honestly? You're already leading 3-0, man. Arteta, come on. Yeah, Saka off. Yeah, I told you. Maybe Saka's gonna be taken off. So Saka is off to be replaced by Madueke, which to me is completely unnecessary because they should have actually brought on Max Dauman. Let the kid come on and play, man. Give him at least a few minutes under his belt. If you're not gonna play him when you're leading 3-0, when are you honestly gonna play him? Anyway, I don't know what Arteta is thinking, but we will see. We will see, honestly, because I don't know why took off Saka. I don't know why. Of course, yeah, taking off Saka is good. Maybe he's protecting him because Saka needs to be fresh for the second leg. I get that. But why bring on Madueke? It actually brought on Dauman. Anyway, second half is back underway. We have resumed the second half. Picked up by Skelly, Califiori, back to Skelly. Oh man, Arteta. Anyway, it's fine. Anyway, Butler looking promising. They're not gonna bottle it. But at least today they have actually played like a team that wants to go for the title. Saliba loses out into Winston Reed. Harrison Reed. Harrison. What am I talking about? Winston Reed. This is Castagna. This is Harry Wilson. This is Lukic. Basi. What are they doing, man? This is Basi. Wow. Smith Rowe still plays, man. Still out there. Victor Bar, Raul Jimenez. Jimenez with a shot over the bar. When you see strikers shooting from 30 meters out, clearly know it's peak. I don't know why he thinks he can score from there, man. Way too ambitious, man. Way too ambitious. Way too ambitious. Stanya with the throw in. Harry Wilson. This is Robinson. This Chukwueze. Chukwueze. What's he gonna do? Picked up by not Castagna, Smith Rowe. Honestly, what's this guy even still doing here, man? This is Tony Robinson back to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe into Basi. This is Smith Rowe. Anthony Robinson into the box. Slice clearance from Saliba. It's out for a corner. Yeah. Don't need to panic. They don't need to panic, man. I think maybe you're just gonna have a flurry of chances for Fulham, but will they actually gonna get a goal? I don't think so. They're not gonna get a goal. I don't think so. They're not playing, or they don't look like a team that is going even gonna get a single goal in this game. But anyway, we will see. But I don't think so. The matches are done in the first half. Corner comes in, header, just wide from Lukic. It's out for a corner on the far side. Castagna with the header, deflected off who? Actually, Califiori. Deflected off Califiori, or did it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it did. But it seems like Raya had it covered. Raya had it covered, man. Any a corner on the far side to be taken by Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson into the box. Header. It's picked up by Raya, but the ball is out of play. It's started by Raya into Gabriel, Califiori, Skelly, Gabriel. Seems like now Rice and Skelly have swapped. It's now Rice dictating play from the back while Skelly now plays as the 10. It's picked up by Lukic. This is Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe into Chukwueze. Chukwueze into Lukic. Lukic, Basi. This Chukwueze. Chukwueze into the box. Poor cross, man. The heck is he even doing? Picked up by Rice. Tries to send Madueke on his way. Madueke. Lukic cannot touch him because already on a yellow card. Madueke. Madueke into Eze. Nice tackle from Basi. Come on, Arteta. You don't need to go for a fourth goal. Come on. You have this game won, huh? But maybe you need to increase the goal difference. Maybe that's what they need to do. Which is fine. But just okay, picked up by Gyökeres, but maybe just need to ensure that they avoid injuries. But that's been Arsenal's biggest Achilles heel. Not this season, but also last season. While they also was picking up niggles, injuries here and there. Gabriel switches the wing to Madueke. Man. Honestly, I wish Daman should have played. Madueke into the box. Cleared by Anderson. It's back with Madueke. Picked up by Anderson. Robinson, rather. Robinson looking for Harry Wilson. Well defended by Gabriel. Smith-Rowe. Unable to dispossess Skelly. It's now picked up by Rice. Is Madueke. Yeah. Is Ben White. Trossard. Is Gabriel. It's picked up by Trossard. Trossard, where are the runners? Is he? He's able to get away from two. Into Madueke. Madueke. Ben White. Easy header from Anderson. It's picked up by Raul Jimenez. Jimenez was fouled by Rice. It's gonna be a free kick. By Basi into Smith Rowe, Lukic. Okay. Basi supposed to go back to Leno. Leno choosing to go long. Intercepted by White. Picked up by Rice. Picked up by White. Gabriel. Uh-huh. So now it's Kelly. Come on, Arteta. You can now begin to take those players off, huh? About 10 minutes, at least they've gone a little bit of match sharpness into their play. Nice give and go, intercepted by Basi. Basi is fouled by Rice. Gonna be a free kick. Basi reaches the flanks. Not gonna get to him. It's picked up by Trossard. Don't foul him. Don't foul him, Basi. Nice play by Arsenal. Califiori loses out. Come on, referee. Didn't play advantage. You should have pushed it back, man. Harry Wilson. Oh, no foul. Trossard. Gyökeres. Come on, Gyökeres. The chance of hat-trick, man. What the heck are you doing, bro? Why are you being so casual, man? How's a chance for your first Arsenal hat-trick? Come on, man. What kind of finish was that, man? Why are you trying to dink it over the keeper? Just place it to the far post, man. You have your left foot, man. Strike it to the left foot. Just take a chance, man. In your Declan Rice, intercepted by Lukic. Sorry, Castagna. Is now Trossard. 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 Gyökeres. What is Basi doing? Are they fighting Gyökeres in the box? Come on, guys. Relax. Relax. And this is Skelly. Califiori. Is Trossard. Picked up by Califiori. Back to Gabriel. Ben White. Now it's Skelly. Califiori. Passed it back to White. White to Raya. Raya forced to go long. Anthony Robinson. This guy, man. He's more or less bringing the ball down for Madueke. It's a foul, man. Anthony Robinson, man. This guy is done out here, man. This guy is done. Done. Done, done, done. He more or less was controlling the ball for Madueke. And a set piece opportunity for Arsenal. Huh? Is there a fourth goal on the horizon? I don't know. think this has to be Arsenal's best performance of any half, of any game. Actually, the first half. It's the first time this season that they actually scored 3 goals before half time. It's good. It's good. Maybe they are clicking at the right time. Last actually 4 games. Because against Newcastle, they were so poor. Anyway, Declan Rice, the cross, cleared by Basi. It's now with Gyökeres, Califiori, Trossard. Poor shot, man. Leno restarts play with to Jimenez. Jimenez on his own. What's he gonna do? It's picked up by Harry Wilson. Jimenez. This is Reed. Lukic. Smith Rowe. In behind. Anthony Robinson. Intercepted by Califiori. Intercepts the not Califiori. Zuba. Not Zuba Mendes. Saliba intercepts the cross. Last play from Trossard. Yeah. Fulham actually have 3 subs lined up. 3 subs are already lined up to come on, but they have been unable to get them on because the ball is still in play. And of course, rule of thumb, they say you never change or that make substitutions when you are defending a corner. Raya choosing to go long, looking for Gyökeres, picked up by Basi, Smith Rowe, back to Anthony Robinson. This guy has had a very, very poor game, man. Very, very poor game. Leno into Castagna. Castagna coming forward. Plays it back to Basi. Yeah, maybe the only reason why Fulham have looked to have a bit of a chance in this game is because Arsenal have just taken their foot off the gas pedal. So that's why they seem to be enjoying possession in certain periods of this second half. It's picked up by Basi. Robinson back to Anderson. Castagna. This is Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson. Nice run from Chukwueze. Back to Wilson. Chukwueze into the box. It's cleared by Gabriel. Yeah, still the subs wait to come on. Still the subs wait to come on. Yeah, people like Smith Rowe should be taking off ASAP. Smith Rowe, Reed. I'm sure the changes maybe Raul Jimenez off or Rodrigo Muniz. Maybe Smith Rowe off for Joshua King. And maybe Chukwueze off or maybe who's the other guy maybe they're gonna bring on? Tom Kenny. Who are they gonna bring on that far side? Oh yeah, Oscar Bob. Smith Rowe. Anthony Robinson. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Nice little pocket into the box. Cleared by Califiori. Picked up by Gyökeres. Well intercepted by Anderson. At least now the ball is out of play. The changes can be made. So Reed off for Kenny. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, take off Reed, man. Chukwueze off as well. They're taking off Harry Wilson. Why? So Joshua King is coming on for Smith or for Harry Wilson. So Joshua King, actually it's Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob is the one who has replaced Wilson. Skabob, the former Man City player. I don't know why they took off Harry Wilson, eh? Yeah, Arsenal also making their changes. Thank you. Gyökeres and Rice off. Yeah, let them go and chill now. And then also, Joshua King was brought on to replace Chukwueze. Honestly, I do not know why Smith Rowe is still on this pitch. Anyway, Zubamendi on for Rice and also Gabriel Jesus for Gyökeres. So, Zubi doo! Zubi doo! See, now Gyökeres would have been celebrating a hat-trick. He should have finished that chance. But now, still have to await his first hat-trick. They have actually finished that chance off, man. Alifiori back to Raya. What the heck is Raya doing? Nice dummy from Saliba, man. Nice. That's clearly a guy who's aware of his surrounding, man. Madueke, this is Zubamendi. By Skelly, who has had a wonderful game today. It's brought down by Lukic. Lukic is a lucky boy, man. Remember, he picked up a yellow card in the first half. And one more foul by Lukic, and I think he'll be off. Yeah. Skelly to Madueke on the far side. Clearly, White was in an offside position. Is King. Yeah, Fulham still here to register a single shot on target. Castagna. This is Anderson. Leno. It's picked up by Anthony Robinson. Given away. Madueke. Gabriel Jesus. Offside, man. Madueke, man, you delayed that pass too long, man. So Oscar Bob is going to play on the left, I think. Actually, on the right, while Joshua King is going to play on the left. Actually, me, I do not know why the manager has gone for that tactic. Because clearly, Harry Wilson has been their best player this season, and they take him off, and they leave below par Smith Rowe on the pitch. Smith Rowe, man. Dead player, man. Dead player. Yeah, he's what you call skillless footballers, man. He's Basi. So after this now, Arsenal about just now handing the honors, not honors, but applying the pressure on Manchester City. Because now City will have to win their games. And of course, they'll also have to score a lot of goals as well. So City will have to respond, man, because Fulham have, other Arsenal have done their part today. So Man City now have to respond. City will have to respond. Zubamendi clears it. Trossard into Gabriel. This is Califiori. Nice. Jesus offside again, man. Jesus Cameron has already been caught offside. Is it 3 times? Seems like he's not making those runs effective. Either going too early or maybe the pass is still being delayed too much for him to actually get onto it. That by the time it's played to him, he's already in an offside position. Is Anderson Smith through? This is Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob. Castagna is in an offside position. I don't know what he's doing, man. Tom Kearney. The Smith through. Into King. Ah. Okay, referee gives a foul, man. I thought he was going to play advantage, eh? I thought he was going to play an advantage. Anyway, let's see what Fulham can do. Be a chance for their first shot on target. Jimenez into the wall. Kearney blocked, sought for a corner. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that, man. And it's a corner to Fulham. Man, the second half. Ish. Yeah. Look to the corner for Fulham. Just busy pushing King. The box cleared by Gabriel. With Jimenez. Just over Basi. Kearney. And it's back. Castagna with a shot. Wonderful save from Raya. Was actually straight at him. First shot on target, huh? Should you dig a whole lot better, man? That's a routine chance for you, man. Should be doing a whole lot better, bro. But anyway, chance is now gone. Saliba loses out. It's now with Josh King, followed by Zubamendi. It's going to be a free kick. Yep. Yeah, Jimenez about to come off, huh? Take him off, man. It's poor performance from this guy, man. Muniz, Rodrigo Muniz. This guy's race has run, huh? He's run rather. I think maybe they should just now transition to Muniz full time, because Jimenez, yeah, okay, he's a good player. He was a good player back in the day, but his legs are gone. He was the one who was easily beaten by Saka out on the wing for Arsenal's first goal. So maybe sometimes you just need to maybe cut your losses, huh? And into the box. Saliba lets the ball run out of play. Yeah, at least the Arsenal fans today are in high spirits, huh? And rightly so, because at least this win is fully deserved, man. This win is fully deserved because they have clearly played their heart out today, eh? Yeah, because the business was done in the first half, so Arsenal didn't really need to do much. Oh, Raya, nice pass, but just unable to get it through to Jesus. Now with Leno, with Basi, this is Anthony Robinson, Lukic, Basi, back to Leno, Anderson, Castagna, to Rodrigo Muniz is fouled by Saliba. Yeah, that's no goal difference right now is plus 41, like while Man City is plus 37. So clearly Arsenal 4 goals ahead. But of course, they've had played 2 games more. This is King, Kenny. The heck is he even doing? Okay, this is Basi. Basi coming forward into Smith Rowe. Side netting. What's wrong with you, bro? If you're hurt, get off the pitch, bro. If you are hurt, get off the pitch. Yeah, Max Dorman is gonna come on for Arsenal finally. Been given 14 minutes. 14 minutes. This is a game that he should have easily gotten like 45 minutes. Smithrow, what's wrong with you, bro? Seems to have overexerted his calf or something. Was it his hamstring? Or his inner thigh? Or what? Max Dowman about to come on finally. It's gonna be taken off. Easy. Yeah, easy. Not at the best game of football today, but at least the rest of the team played well, huh? The rest of the team played well. Yeah, Smithrow has been taken off, huh? Smithrow has been taken off. Be replaced by Jonah Kusi Asare. Yeah, game's done, man. It was over after the second goal from Sak. So that's just a formality now. Okay, whereas Maduke is gonna play on the left, and I think Dauman is gonna play on the right. Actually, Dauman is gonna play through the middle. Yes, Mitro being clapped, given some wonderful applause by the Arsenal faithful, because he's a former player of theirs. Max Dauman, Max Dauman. This is Madueke into Dauman. Loses out, man. What the heck are you doing, Dauman? Kenny gives it away. It's now picked up by Madueke. 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 To the box. Cleared by Anderson. It's out for a corner. In a corner to Arsenal. Madueke into the box. Oh, against the bar. Ah, Califiori. Ah, yeah. Hey, Skelly, bro. By Trossard. What the heck are they doing, man? Eish. Wonderful header from Califiori, man. It was actually a save from Leno with his head. It was actually a save by Leno off his head. Ah, that was funny, man. Skelly. Hey, Skelly today, man. Wonderful play, man. Trossard gives it away, man. It's picked up by Lukic. Has runners, but did not even see them. This is King. This is Asare. Kenny loses out to Dauman. Yeah. Raya opting to go long, looking for Trossard. Ball was off Castagna. It's out for a throw in. Skera coming on for who? Ben White. Should be Ben White. Yep. What did they have to make to change, eh? Is Ben White injured or are you just preserving him for the game on Tuesday? Gabriel Jesus. Califiori loses out. It's picked up by Basi. Was able to hold off a challenge from not Gyökeres, Madueke, Lukic. As a Bob even in on the ball. Skabob. This is King. Yeah. Well, now wonderful tackle from Califiori is cleared by Gabriel, picked up by Anderson. This is Basi. Blocked by Jesus. Picked up by Dauman. Here we go. Here we go. Fourth goal loading. Dauman. Shoot Dauman. Ah, it's wide. Yeah, Dauman was able to fend off Asare and just dug this shot wide. Good run though. Good run. He's playing in the 10 position. Huh? Of course, he's not been put there to create, but just maybe to run at that Fulham defense. But this guy, man, honestly, he should not be getting more matches under his belt. He should. He should. He seems like he has the mindset for it. He has the desire, the willingness, the skill as well. So, of course, there's nothing wrong with starting a 16-year-old. If he's good at that age, there's no law in the game that says that a 16-year-old cannot be a starter. Picked up by Trossard into Dauman. He's occupying wonderful positions out there, man. Madueke unable to get away from Robinson. Picked up by Basi. Picked up by Lukic into Robinson. This is Asare. Trying to get away from Madueke. Lukic. Has to play in Oscar Bob, but his path to goal was blocked off. Yeah. Okay, what? I'm reading here that Saka actually picked up a minor niggle. What happened? Saka, sometimes, man, these knocks, these niggles, man, my friend, man. But I think he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. It's just precautionary to take him off. It's just precautionary because don't want him to come on for the second half and pick up a serious injury. That's maybe gonna rule him out for the second leg and for the remainder of the season. Saliba is just gonna let that run out of play. Hey, Fulham, man. I don't know why this Marco Silva looks bewildered out there. Because that's what you get, bro, for picking a shambolic team, not being on it from the start. You are just like, his team's approach to the game is like they had already won. They do not. You're not even pressing Arsenal. You're just letting Arsenal dictate things in the first half, move the ball from side to side. Then now you look at him right now. He's like, Mazea, I'm not so happy. But what do you expect, bro? That's the thing that has always bewildered me, man. For especially these managers, these players, they play poorly, and then they come and try and maybe is it manipulate or what, and try and act like if they are so upset, and you know clearly that they're not even upset. Because if you don't play, of course, what do you expect? If you don't play well, in fact, not even playing well, if you don't play at all, then what do you expect? Anthony Robinson, was that a foul by Saliba? No foul. Yeah, so yeah, honestly, these players, okay, if King is diving out there, then why isn't he being given a yellow card? Because in the earlier match, West Ham, Brentford, that Coyote fellow was given a yellow card for diving. Why wasn't he given a yellow card? I think that's something that honestly they need to bring back to the game. If you actually were to dive and actually look for penalties, then be given a yellow card, man. It's always a bookable offense, but nowadays it's like they never give yellow cards at all. They don't. I don't know what happened. Anthony Robinson in a race with Mosquera. Mosquera fouls him. And how many minutes of added time are we going to have? How many minutes are we going to have of extra time? Or the added time, rather? 4 minutes. That's fine. That's fair. That is fair. I haven't really had any stoppages in this game. Fulham. Very useless team, man. Very useless team, man. They refuse to play and then they appear so distraught and pissed off as if they even care, and they don't, honestly. Because no heart, no desire, no conviction, none of it today. But somehow they want to delude us into thinking that they are so upset about this loss. And they've actually clearly refused to play at all. They have refused to play. But anyway, it's not that Arsenal are able to blow them off the park. Arsenal do not even need to go into second gear. This is King, 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 King to the box. Cleared by Mosquera. Nice touch. Picked up by Skelly. Mosquera coming forward. Madueke. Come on, the referee. Just close it out now. Skelly loses out. And the ball is just given away by Kenny. Is Madueke. Madueke into Trossard on the far side. Come on, Trossard. See if they can get a fourth goal. You can. Trossard. Trossard into the box. Just too high for Dauman. Picked up by Mosquera. Is Dauman. Yeah, clearly Fulham have been second best to every single thing today. Skelly. Madueke was coming back from an offside position. Yeah. Referee, blow the whistle, man. This game's done. This game's done. This game is done. By Trossard loses out. Come on, that looked like a fair challenge, huh? But anyway, at this stage in the game, it doesn't really matter. It does not matter. Referee, blow the whistle now. Blow the whistle. End this game. Referee, you don't even need to wait for the 4 minutes to be up. And blow now. There's gonna be a huge roar from the crowd. And your game's over. Game over. Game over. 3 first half goals were enough for Arsenal to secure the victory today. In a very dominant performance in the first half. But it's not that Arsenal are that great. It's just that Fulham refused to play. And of course, Arsenal were able to create the chances early on. The early goal clearly helped them out. It's not like Leno was saving left, right, center. It's just a case of Fulham refusing to play, having no desire, no guile, no ambition in this game. But anyway, at least Arsenal have secured the victory. They have moved 6 points clear, but they have played 2 games more. Their goal difference is plus 41 to City's plus 37, and now they actually scored more goals than City. So City will now have to score more goals. City will now have to score quite a number, because of course, if they finish level on points, goal difference is gonna come into play. And like I said, Arsenal have got easier games coming up. They've got games against Burnley, Crystal Palace, and West Ham. So I do expect them maybe to get the goal difference up against Burnley. Against West Ham, that might be a hard-fought game. I don't know how that game is gonna go. And then, of course, against Crystal Palace maybe by then may have already they're already safe. Maybe by then, Crystal Palace also will be involved in the Conference League final. Yeah. So maybe they'll just treat that game as a formality. So Arsenal clearly, I think they still have the advantage. They still have the advantage in this title race because City have got very, very difficult games coming up. Like I said, the City play on Monday against Everton at the Hill Dickens Stadium. And yes, I don't know how it's gonna go, but anyway, Man City have always had Everton's number, but that might be a tricky game for them. So City's remaining games, because Arsenal have played 35 while City have played 33. So City have like 5 games to go while Arsenal have got 3. So City have got Everton away, Brentford away, Crystal Palace at home, then of course Chelsea in the FA Cup, then Bournemouth away, then of course they finish the season playing Aston Villa at home. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but the honors is now on City. Mikel Arteta, with this victory, of course, has heaped a lot of pressure now on Man City, who have to now go and win all their games, and also have to ensure that they do get the goal difference up, because it seems that this might actually go to the last day of the season. This might actually maybe be decided on the last day of the season, game week 38, because Man City are gonna play twice before Arsenal play again, so they might be level on points, or Arsenal might have the advantage, because Man City obviously definitely they need to win their game against Everton and Brentford, because the next Arsenal game is against West Ham next Sunday. And Man City by then they've already played Everton on Monday and Brentford on Saturday. So anyway, we're gonna see how it goes. We are gonna see how it goes. Of course, today Arsenal dominant performance, especially in the first half. The second half was just a formality because the game was already won. In the earlier games, Brentford managed to beat West Ham 3-0. Newcastle won 3-1 against Brighton, courtesy of goals from Barnes, Dan Burn, and of course Osula. And then of course Wolves managed to play out a 1-1 draw against Sunderland. Wolves were unable to break them down and eventually win the game because Sunderland played for like 60 minutes with 10 men. But Wolves are already relegated. Sunderland just hoping to consolidate maybe a top half finish. They've kind of been limping over the line. Yeah, so of course, Burnley and Wolves have already been relegated. So with the Stam's loss today, that means that it's advantage Tottenham. Tottenham, if they would win their game tomorrow against Aston Villa, West Ham would now drop into the relegation zone. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Tottenham are going to go to Aston Villa and win that game. Because in the reverse fixture, they are actually beaten 2-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So I don't expect Tottenham to go to Aston Villa and win that game. But anyway, we will see. We will see. So for tomorrow, our featured game is Manchester United versus Liverpool. That's of course the big game of the weekend. Yes, the Northwest Derby right there. Manchester United versus Liverpool from 17:30 East African time. 17:30 East African time, or that's 14:30 GMT. So game is a little bit early because we're also gonna have the Aston Villa Tottenham game. It's gonna kick off at 2100. And of course, the early kickoff is gonna be between Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Game is actually gonna kick off at 1600 hours. Anyway, those are games that are gonna cover tomorrow, and of course on Monday we might also cover the Everton Man City game, which is gonna be taking place at 2200 hours. So, and also Chelsea are going to play Nottingham Forest at 5 p.m. In fact, that's quite a weird schedule because that game is actually being placed on a Monday at 5 p.m. I've never known of a Premier League to schedule games on a Monday, and then let alone maybe at very early in the very early, not early in the evening, because honestly at 1700 that's quite early. Maybe it's because maybe they did not have another slot to put in because to slot it in rather because Nottingham Forest needed to play maybe on a Sunday or on a Monday because they did play Aston Villa in the Europa League on Thursday. And of course, they're going to play Aston Villa again in the second leg of the Europa League this coming Thursday at Villa Park. And of course, Nottingham Forest have a slender 1-0 lead going into that game. They'll be hoping to get into at least another European final. Their last European final, I think, was in the 70s or in the 60s, where they actually won the Champions League in back-to-back seasons. Yes, Nottingham Forest have won the Champions League, guys. Yes, these teams are actually quite good in the 70s and 80s. So let's hope that tomorrow's games and also the games later on the other days are gonna be exciting. Of course, the schedule for Watchalong Tuesday also gonna cover the game between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. And of course, the big one on Wednesday, Bayern Munich versus PSG. A very, very exciting first leg. Let's hope that the second leg is not gonna disappoint. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. If you're gonna come across this video after it's over, please make sure you smash a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And of course, if it's gonna be your first time coming across this stream, make sure you support us. Yes, road to 1,000 subs. Let us get there. Hopefully we do get there. Because we've got a wonderful schedule lined up for watch along videos between now and the end of the season, and even during the World Cup. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this. Do have a wonderful evening and take care. See you tomorrow in the other games. Peace.